Hey everyone, we are here in Vegas. Our flight actually got changed to a day earlier than expected, so we had to scramble to find an Airbnb last night because all the hotels were booked. But right now we are checked in at the Fazio at the Venetian Resort, so it's our first time here. And this hotel room is bigger than our first apartment. It has 3 TVs in there, so I'm super excited to stay here. So let me give you all a quick room tour. So here's the entrance, and then we have the restroom, we have a shower, a nice big bathtub, which I will definitely be using, and then we have a double vanity area, and then there's a TV, which is awesome, and then there's a toilet in a separate room. I love that there's a dedicated area for me to get ready at, and then over here we have the second TV, Ernie, the bed, closet, and then over here is another living room area, and then we have the third TV, and then we have a nice view of the pool, which I thought was gonna be closed, but we didn't bring our swimsuits, but we are gonna check out Ross, so maybe we'll pick up a cheap swimsuit there.
Now we're gonna go grab breakfast at Hashigogo inside the Link Hotel.
Hey everyone, we're back at the hotel. We've literally been walking for 9 hours. I'm really shocked that my feet don't hurt. It's those Amazon boots. I tell you, they are made for walking. And now I just switched to my Skechers sandals for the nighttime. It's actually like pretty warm. It says it's like 68 degrees, but I think just because we've been walking everywhere. We did take the bus to the Coca-Cola store because it would have been an hour walk. And we're gonna take the bus to somewhere else. So we're just gonna go out for the night. I'm really shocked, to be honest, that my foundation stayed as long as it did. And my blush and bronzer did go, but you know, like I said, we've been out for 9 hours. So I just wanted to like redo my eyeliner, add some mascara, some blush, bronzer, and highlighter, and redo my lipstick. I am like so full. We did like a Coca-Cola taste testing around the world. So that was pretty cool, just like a lot of liquid though. And one tasted like barbecue sauce, like straight up barbecue sauce. Another one tasted like cough medicine, but there were some pretty good ones in there. There's like one that kind of tasted like a ginger beer soda, like kind of like grenadine syrup, and then like I think it was like a cucumber, like a melon one. That one was like pretty good as well. There are a few good ones in there, and then some interesting ones. Honestly, I've just been so full from like breakfast, and then we did like that Coke taste testing, and then Hottie Bees. It was just like so much food. So honestly, Ernie and I are probably gonna split something for dinner, or have like a very late dinner, like probably get something like 10 or 11, and then just kind of enjoy ourselves. Walking did help though. We'll see. I really don't mind walking, and it just helps me feel a bit better about like drinking and eating out. Also, I bought the cutest cherry Coke pajama set at the Coca-Cola store. I will show you all in a bit. And then I got this like insulated cherry Coke little tumbler, super cute. We did make it to Ross, and we were gonna get a swimsuit. We were kind of looking at our itinerary, and we're like, is it worth it? Because I knew for sure we didn't have time today, and tomorrow maybe. And even on the last day, I was like, I don't want to be traveling with like a wet bathing suit, so we just decided not to. Because when I booked the hotel, it gave me like a little warning that the pool might not be open, but I was like, oh, it's okay, it's like March, you know. But anywho, I wish I knew that information. I would have brought my swimsuit. I'm actually pretty impressed with this lip combo, because you would think it would get like all over my face easily, but it actually stays pretty intact. So I'll just bring it with me in case I need to do any touch-ups. And then I'm gonna wear the Banana Republic Cherry and Amber perfume tonight.
So, I just found out before we got to Vegas that they had the John Wick experience here in Area 15. And y'all know me, I'm a huge John Wick fan, going to New York, checking out those places. So when I heard about it, I gotta go. They have a continental bar. They have a merchandise store. It's also like a escape room, but we're gonna skip the escape room and just go to the continental bar, check it out, have some drinks. I'm super excited. I just can't wait to go and check it out. And we're gonna go ahead and take the bus because the walk's 40 minutes. Bus is like 25 minutes. So we've been walking all day. My fiance here. Take you all along with us. So let's go to the John Wick experience.
We're officially calling it a night. We have been exploring for the past 14 hours, and my Apple Watch shows that I burnt 1,260 calories, have been exercising for 213 minutes, and standing for 16 hours. And I almost walked 16 miles today. Let me show you all. I walked 37,953 steps and 15.20 miles. So I am exhausted. I'm gonna take a nice long bubble bath, watch some TV. Hopefully we sleep in. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. I wanted to share with you all my cherry Coke pajamas I got from the Coca-Cola store. It actually came with matching socks, which I am obsessed with. So I'm gonna get dressed real quick and then we're gonna head out to Brewdog for breakfast. We just got back from the Las Vegas Premium Outlets. I didn't really vlog there. We're at the Allegiant Stadium right now. We just want to check it out. Honestly, if you stay on the strip in Vegas, take the bus. It's only $8 for a 24-hour pass. You save so much on Uber and Lyft because one Uber is like $12. We're actually gonna take the bus to the airport tomorrow because easily an Uber or Lyft would be like $20+. I can just get one for $8. I'm not sponsored in any way. It's just like a way to save money. So we're gonna go to Brewdog's right now to get some drinks. Hey everyone, so we're in for the night. We just want to recap today's definitely an interesting day. So it all started at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign.
Somehow, some way, this always happened to us, but we were next in line. And there's some guy, he's like, oh hey, do you mind if I take my photo or have a plane to catch? And I was like, no, we've been waiting in line. So, I told him no. And then after the Las Vegas sign, we took the bus to the outlets, which he was in the bus with us, with his friends.
With no luggage.
And funny enough, he was in the same bus as us.
Like 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, 20 minutes ago.
I was like, what happened to your flight? Like, he just flat out lied to us.
So it's like, no, we're glad we said no, because like, that's not cool.
Yeah, and I swear this always happens to us when we travel. And I'm like, what is it about us that makes people think they could like cut us off in line or just like totally skip us? Because it's definitely not the first time it happened. I remember when I went to Dallas, Ernie wanted to take a photo on the field and we were next in line, giving the lady behind us our camera, and then just someone cut us off. And then Miami, when you're on the plane, it's like every other row as a courtesy. It was our turn. We just got completely skipped. People started going until I said something. And then today I just kind of felt it, and we were next in line, photographers talking to us, and then he just asked if he can cut. So I was just like, why does this always happen to us? So that was unfortunate. And then we were catching a bus to Rosa Mexicana for drinks. And the lady in front of us, you have to use a bus pass on an app. For some reason, you can't like buy multiple because she had her like teenage son with her, and her phone falls like between the machine thing. And the bus driver got like a wire hanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got like a wire hanger to try and scoop it out, and it was like right there, so I like flashed my phone light on it, and then he took my phone and was like using it for like, I don't know, at least like 10 minutes. And it was just like right there, so I was like, okay, like maybe we can get it. But I was like, okay, this is taking too long. And then he moved my phone like really close to the edge. I just took it back. I was like, I'm sorry, I don't want that happening to my phone. We had to transfer buses. People were like looking down. So then he told the other bus driver to wait so like all the people can transfer over. It's pretty cool though because we traveled a little bit today off the strip, and also something did happen today that honestly I'm just gonna hear about for the rest of my life. So
We're talking about honeybees.
yes, Ernie, because he said like 4 million times today, like already. Ernie's being a little bit petty.
Well, let me tell you what happened. So we go to honeybees. She gets her chicken sandwich. I get my tenders. Mind you, my tenders come with a side of dipping sauce, and her sandwich is already, there's already sauce in the sandwich. So,
Not enough.
I open it. I'm like, yeah, let's share, because me, I'm a great husband, and we're sharing. But slowly, she starts like taking it with one hand, and then dipping her fries, dipping her sandwich, while I'm over here just eating my dry fries and my dry tenders, and just looking over like, oh, okay, maybe she'll, set it down and be like, oh, maybe Ernie wants some. Nope. Like, once it was my turn, I just had to scrape the bottom.
No, you did. You're being a little dramatic right now. And he kept saying, oh, do you want me to buy your own sauce? And I was like, no, like, let's see. Oh, no, let me just back up a bit. So Ernie and I ate Hottie Bees in Dallas and Nashville, got alcoholic drinks, so we did the same here. It was like $65. I was like, oh my gosh, is it just more expensive because on the strip? Crazy. And then today, I wasn't planning on eating lunch, like save money a bit. And Ernie was like, I'm hungry. So he's like, do you want to split something at Hottie Bees? So I was like, sure. First time, didn't share the sauce. My bad. I didn't do it maliciously. Just excited to get Hottie Bees. So the second time, we're like, that's like a lot of food. Like, let's just split a sandwich and some fries. And then Ernie literally ordered another sauce and just kept making comments the whole time, like, save some for me. And like, it's not just at Hottie Bees. He brings it up during like the whole day and night, or like, we're in bed watching TV. He's like, oh, remember you didn't share your sauce with me? I was like, oh my gosh, like, just let it go.
No, because I had to eat some
Dried
chicken tenders and fries without my sauce, and it was sad. I didn't enjoy my dinner or my chicken. And I don't mess with my fried chicken.
And then coming back from the place where we had drinks at, I like literally saw the bus like just about to take off, but we're like right there. So luckily he let us on, but then I don't know, some kids started like coming in, being all loud and stuff, and then like security came in. I was like, oh no, like what is going on? Because I couldn't walk it. It was like a 27-minute walk. Like, we are beat, we are tired today.
Dogs are barking.
Oh my gosh, and that's something else Ryan keeps on saying. So today we did 24,929 steps. Today we did 10 miles of walking. So we did 15, almost 16 yesterday. Let me show you all. So yeah, we did a lot of walking today, and it's so funny because our itinerary looked very light, and we're like, we're gonna take the bus everywhere, which we did, but still a lot of walking. But we actually do have pretty light plans for tomorrow. We're just gonna take the bus to, is it Pink Donut?
Pink Box Donut?
Yeah, Pink Box Donut. So luckily the bus stop's like right outside our hotel. It's a 9-minute bus ride, and I think like a 7-minute or 5-minute walk from the bus stop. And then, take it back, check out. If I have time, and take one more bubble bath. I love that tub. And then we're gonna take the bus to the airport. I think it's like a 40-minute ride, but gotta save some money where you can. And we're just gonna chill in like the Capital One lounge. You get like free lunch basically, get like alcohol, like food and drinks. So I think we're just gonna chill there for a bit. Overall, we're having a really good time. I just feel like Vegas got so expensive. The last time we went together was like 8 years ago. I don't remember it being this expensive. Like, I knew like things cost a little bit more, but I was like, oh my gosh, like 65. Oh, then like lunch at Hottie Bees, we split a sandwich and fries and a bottle of Coke. is still like $25. I was like, oh my goodness. And then I saw like a reel like 2 months ago when we thought we were gonna go back in January and had to cancel. It was like a 3 for $12 cocktail thing. They're closed. Some other budget friendly places were closed. So I was like, darn, like these, you know, drinks and food is adding up. So, you know, we're trying to be cautious with money because it definitely adds up fast. Just want to give a quick recap and we'll see you all in the morning. And it's officially our last day in Vegas. We had a great time, had some good food and drinks, created new memories. We're headed off to the airport now. It's a 40-minute bus ride, but luckily they do have a lounge that we're gonna check out. Our flight did get delayed 17 minutes, so we're just gonna chill there for a bit, and we will see you all in our upcoming videos. Bye everyone.